Welcome back, everybody. And today's a big day because we're going to be killing the Ender Dragon today and getting Elytra in the exact same episode. We should be ready to go and get it and get Elytra and go on a massive end raid for shulker boxes and amazing loot. Now to prepare, I've done a few things. The first thing I did was go mining, as you see here. I have many things that I'm going to be using my Fortune 3 pickaxe on. I got an anvil to put mending on it, which we got from this very amazing fellow here who sells mending at 14 diamonds a piece. And I've also found a jungle biome and made some farms. The bamboo farm, cactus farm, sugarcane farm, and this cocoa bean farm, which has very simple redstoning back here. Just enough to put water, just enough redstone to be able to automatically dispense all the cocoa beans. Now, the only problem right now is that, as you can see, most of my armor is breaking and we have no diamonds other than this diamond ore. So we're gonna go Fortune 3 all of these diamonds right now and see how many diamonds we can get. I guess we should just make a giant pile with it like this and then just go from the top to the bottom, maybe. Alright, here we go. Let us begin. Yes, this is very good. We already have a stack of diamonds, and we still have a bit more left to mine. Two stacks of diamonds. And there we go. We got 2 stacks and about a third of a stack of diamonds from a stack and a bit of diamond ore using our Fortune 3 pickaxe. Very good progress, I'd say. And now we will just go and Fortune 3 the rest of these. So from that mining session, we've got some diamonds, a bit more emeralds, about 4 stacks of coal, 4 stacks of iron, 2 stacks of gold, more lapis than we could ever need, some redstone, and now we can make some new gear to replace the deceased. There we go. And now to enchant them, but first we need to get some levels. Some mob slaying later, we have 35 levels, and hopefully that should be enough to enchant our gear. Good enchants there. Some okay enchants there, and a not as great enchant on my helmet, but I can take it. And now, with this new gear, we should be ready to take down the Ender Dragon. One last thing before we do it. To prepare, I've also found a nether fortress, so we're gonna head there right now and get some blaze rods so that we can locate the fortress. We got our blaze powder, And now we just need to make the Eyes of Ender and then go find the stronghold. Alright, guys, here we go. The first throw. Over there. It broke, but that's fine. I still have enough to make more. And let's go find the stronghold. Here we go. Alright, and that was that. It was a really great experience doing the end raid with our friends Josh and Bob. And it was really fun and we really enjoyed it. We actually got a lot of stuff from that. If you look in here, we actually have 4 shulker boxes plus this shulker head. So if we place them all down, then you'll see that we have all of these, a lot of elytras, that's how many end cities we raided, a lot of shulker shells and other good loot, and a bunch of armor, which is actually really good. But the main reason I wanted to go on an end raid was not to get a bunch of elytras or a bunch of armor. It was so that I could get shulker boxes, because that would make building our amazing Tower of Babel so much easier. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to head on over to our tower with our newly gotten elytra, and we're going to start building the bottom layer base of the tower. Ooh, a cat. And it's done. But it's a bit lower than I would like it to be. And it's also not finished in the back here. But it's mostly done the bottom of our tower. And I'd say that it looks pretty good, especially from the side over here. With the big windows and our large door. And we'll keep working on it throughout this series, and hopefully we'll have it done pretty soon so that we can move in. I was going to make some of the larger farms today, like the slime farm or a gunpowder farm, so that we could get rockets. But since raiding the end and building our tower over there took so long, I had to go for something less stupendous, something that wouldn't take as long. So this is what I thought up with. Okay, so from what I understand, whenever you plant a tree next to a flower, there is a chance of getting a beehive on it, like this. That was perfect timing. So, if we do this correctly, then we can just keep cycling tree planting and bone meal growing them, and we will be able to get at least 10 trees that will give us honey, and then we can harvest them, because for redstone, honey and slime blocks are really important, which is why I am doing this farm. So far we only have 2 beehives, but that's perfectly fine because getting honey is really easy. All you need are campfires and glass bottles, which I have prepared right here. All you have to do is place down a campfire under the beehive, and then right-click the beehive with the glass bottle, and then you can collect honey. So that's how our bee farm is going to be operating, and we'll have to see how it goes, but hopefully we'll be able to get some blocks so that we can start our redstone contraptions. Whee! Playing with honey blocks is so fun. But as you can see, we now have 10 trees filled with beehives with honey that we can harvest and use in redstone contraptions or to simply play with because they're fun to play with. But before I end this episode, there's one more thing that I want to do. As you can see, we made a villager trading area down here in episode 2. And one of my villagers actually became a zombie villager. So here we have our splash potion of weakness and our golden apples. And we're gonna see if we can cure him. Did it work? Well, we'll have to figure that out later. But that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. Two major things happened in this episode. One was that we raided the end, got elytras, and killed the ender dragon, which is really important for any Minecraft series. And we also started building our mega base over here, which is going to be super big and massive, like a mega base should be soon. We also started some small farms, like this honey farm, and we cured a villager, or we are going to. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode.